Hi everybody.
Hi.
So we're sitting in a car because it's a rainy Sunday and our kids are inside being kids, so we just came out to the car for a few minutes of peace and to do this quick little video for you guys. So today's video is going to be based on anxiety. We all have some of us have a little bit of it, some of us have a lot. And it can be related to your family, your workplace, taking a new driving test, whatever it may be. We hope that this video will help bring down your anxiety even just a little bit. So you can jump right into it.
With that being said, so why don't you think about whatever is causing you to be anxious, and think about how much anxiety that's causing you, and write it down on a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being the most anxious that you feel when you think about it. And notice if you feel it anywhere in your body at all. And just for instance, I'm going to say, we're going to start it with, even though I feel so anxious when I think about, and then that's when you're going to state your particular thing that's making you feel anxious. Okay, so is everybody ready? All right. So we're just going to...
Someone said, do you want me to be your echo?
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay.
So when I'm going to say it, and then Erica here is going to be my echo, and then you all can say it when Erica says it.
Okay.
Okay, ready? So, even though
I
feel so anxious when I think about,
I
deeply and completely accept myself anyway.
I deeply and completely accept myself anyway.
And we're going to do it 2 more times. Even though I feel so anxious,
when
I think about,
and
say that particular thing that's making you feel anxious, I deeply and completely accept myself.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
And even though I feel so much anxiety,
even
just when I think about, I deeply and completely accept myself.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
Okay, take a deep breath. And let's start tapping through the rounds here. All this anxiety.
All this anxiety.
All this anxiety in my body.
All this anxiety in my body.
All this anxiety.
All this anxiety.
Feeling so much anxiety.
Feeling so much anxiety.
All this anxiety.
All this anxiety.
And if you're feeling it anywhere in your body in particular, all this anxiety in my chest.
All this anxiety in my chest.
Feeling so much anxiety.
Feeling so much anxiety.
All this anxiety.
All this anxiety.
I'm feeling so anxious.
Feeling so anxious.
Feeling so anxious.
Feeling so anxious.
All this anxiety.
All this anxiety.
All this anxiety.
All this anxiety.
Feeling so anxious.
Feeling so anxious.
All this anxiety.
All this anxiety.
All this anxiety when I think about.
All this anxiety when I think about.
All this anxiety.
All this anxiety.
Okay, good. Now take a nice deep breath. Okay, and hopefully you came down a little bit. If you're still above maybe like a 1 or a 2, I suggest doing another round. And we could just do one quick round on remaining anxiety. So we're just going to do the setup statement 1 time though.
So say my SUDS rating was like a 3. I would want to do another tapping round?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so even though I'm still feeling anxious,
I
deeply and completely accept myself.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
Okay, we're just going to do that 1 time. This remaining anxiety.
This remaining anxiety.
This remaining anxiety.
This remaining anxiety.
I wonder if I could let this anxiety go.
I wonder if I could let this anxiety go.
I wonder if I could let it go.
I wonder if I could let it go.
This remaining anxiety.
This remaining anxiety.
This remaining anxiety.
This remaining anxiety.
I wonder if it's safe to let it go.
I wonder if it's safe to let it go.
This remaining anxiety.
This remaining anxiety.
Okay, good. And if you're still feeling anxious at all, on a general, thing of feeling anxious, we suggest either rewinding this again, or just pausing it and continuing to tap until you do feel a little bit better regarding your anxiety. And now things may start popping up, whether it's certain specific things about, your interview that's making you nervous, or a coworker, whatever it is. That's when you would want to start now tapping and picking it apart 1 by 1, and just start tapping on that.
Yep, and can I just throw in a perfect example? Somebody had mentioned it. This new driver was taking a driving test, and he said, what if I forget to stop at the stop sign? That was his biggest fear. So I just said, you would say, even though I'm afraid I'm going to, go right through that stop sign and I won't stop, I know I'm a great kid, or I deeply and completely accept myself. And the reminder phrases would be, not stopping at that stop sign, all this fear, and just go right through the points. He thought that was really helpful.
Yep. So that's it. Did you want to add anything else?
No, I think that's good.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much, guys.
Bye.
Bye.